Rita, about the text you sent me. Are you going on a trip with my mom?
Yeah, your mother invited me to go on a trip with her. Jake, I'm sorry to leave you behind. I feel sorry to go on vacation while you're on your business trip.
No, don't worry. I bet you're tired from looking after my sick dad for us. You deserve some rest, Rita.
But I still feel sorry. I heard you're going to pay for all the expenses for the trip. Not only mine, but also your family's. And about your father, you're going to pay for his nursing home fees as well while I'm away.
Don't worry, Rita. Mom insisted that she'll pay for any additional fees. So there's not much money that I'll be paying.
Oh, I see. Thanks for sorting things out.
No, there's nothing to thank me about. I was also worried about my dad anyways. It's my choice to pay for your trips, there's nothing to be worried about.
But the price is pretty expensive. Should I ask your mother to pay for some of our fees? Maybe they could pay for half of the nursing home fees.
It's okay. I have my reasons for paying for everything, Rita.
What do you mean?
You see, my mom and my sister, they can be pretty harsh on you sometimes. It's been a while since you started living with my family, but you still look uncomfortable around them.
Well, yeah. I should try harder to have a good relationship with them.
It's me who has to try harder. Ideally, I should help you get along with my family as your husband. I'm sorry if my family is making you uncomfortable. If only I had a less busy work schedule.
Don't worry, Jake.
But still...
I'm okay. By the way, what's your reasons for paying for our trip?
Oh yeah, about that. If I pay, I think Mom won't be too harsh on you during the trip. I'm being strategic about this. I really hope you can enjoy your trip.
Thanks, Jake. That's really sweet of you. I also want to get along with your mother and sister better. I think the trip might be the perfect opportunity.
I hope so too. I won't be able to go with you because I have some work to do, but I really hope that you'll have a great time.
Thanks. I'll get you some souvenirs, so look forward to it, alright? I'll send it to you after our trip's over.
I'll look forward to it. Have fun, Rita. You might feel a bit pressured being alone with my mom and my sister. But the purpose of this trip is for you to have fun.
I'm pretty excited for this weekend, to be honest. I'll send you some photos, too. Hello, Mom. It's been a while since you left shopping with Selena. When are you coming home?
Rita, what are you talking about? We're not going home.
But we're leaving for a trip tomorrow. I thought we would be off after taking Dad to the nursing home. Do you remember?
Oh, about that. There's nothing to worry about. My daughter and I already arrived at our hotel.
Huh? Oh, what do you mean?
I told you that we're leaving tomorrow. But we actually plan to leave today.
Huh? I'm sorry, I didn't know that. I'll be on my way as soon as possible.
There's no need. You're staying at home, Rita. Who's gonna take care of my husband if all of us are on a trip?
But I thought we were taking him to a nursing home temporarily.
That's a lie, of course. I never contacted the nursing home. They won't come to pick him up tomorrow.
Why did you do this to me? I thought you invited me to join you on the trip.
I changed my mind. If you come with us, I won't be able to have fun. I'll be stressed out. I want to enjoy this trip with my real daughter.
Was this your plan all along?
I told you I changed my mind. Just take care of my husband while we're away, okay? Oh, and we'll be sure to get some souvenirs for Jake, so there's nothing to worry about.
I'll take care of your husband while you're on your trip?
What a nice daughter-in-law. You're a wise lady to listen what your mother-in-law says. You used to be a stranger to us. You should be thankful that we welcomed you into our family.
Thank you. And I have something to tell you. It's hard to tell you this, but could you please pay me back my money? I'm not in a hurry, so I would appreciate it if you can pay me when you come back from your trip.
Money? What money?
The money I paid for the trip and the nursing home fees. I'm not going on the trip anymore, And I don't think you need the nursing home fees if I'm staying behind to look after him.
I think I paid you the other day. Oh, that money. Thanks to you, we were able to have a nice dinner. Thanks, Rita.
No, you have to pay me back. The money wasn't for you.
I'll never pay you back.
Even if you don't want to, you have to pay me back. I paid you quite a lot of money.
Rita, are you complaining to me?
I'm not complaining. I paid you beforehand because I thought I was also going on the trip. I'm not going to be joining you two on the trip, so I think you should pay me back.
How can you demand that, Rita? We agreed to live together for you. We welcomed a stranger to join our family when we were also busy taking care of my ill husband. Think of the money as a payment of appreciation.
I don't think I was ever welcome in this family. I'm also in charge of doing everything around the house. I'm the only one doing housework and taking care of your husband.
You're the daughter-in-law, Rita. You are not my real daughter. You should be feeling thankful.
Okay, I get it.
Let me tell you one last thing. Don't you ever tell Jake about this. He's on a business trip, right? We're the only ones at home. We can punish you as much as you want. There's no one to help you.
Yes, I understand.
Just look after my husband at home, okay? Make yourself useful as a daughter-in-law. If you want to maintain a good relationship with us, just be a good girl, Rita.
Rita, have you arrived at your hotel? How's the spa? Is Mom having fun? And are you having fun?
I haven't been to the spa yet, but I think your mother is having fun.
Oh, you haven't been to the spa yet? How's everything going? Are they being harsh on you again?
Hey, Jake. Will you always be on my side, no matter what?
What's wrong? Is everything okay? I'm your husband, Rita. I'm always on your side. Are they being harsh on you? Be honest with me.
Not exactly. They left me at home because I'm the daughter-in-law. They also used up all the money I paid to them for the trip.
Huh? They left you behind? And did you just tell me that they used up all your money?
They never planned to take me with them. She told me that I should stay at home and take care of your father.
Huh, that doesn't make sense. Did Mom tell you this?
Yeah, I have the conversation saved in my messages. I asked her to pay me back the money. But she told me to consider as payment of appreciation because they welcomed me, who used to be a stranger.
Did she tell you that you're a stranger? Is this because we live with them?
Yeah. She also made sure that I won't tell you about this.
I'm really sorry, Rita. I can't believe they did this to you. How can they even ask you to make it a secret from me?
Well, they've always been pretty harsh on me. I wanted to discuss something regarding this incident with you.
Yeah, they've definitely been harsh on you since we got married. And what do you want to discuss with me?
I want to move out. I know it's going to be hard for you, but after this incident, I don't think I can bear it any longer. I'm sorry, I'm being selfish.
I'm the one who should apologize. I'm really sorry that you had to endure all this. Being busy with work was no excuse. I should have taken better care of you because you're my beloved wife.
No, Jake. You've been trying your best too.
Thanks, Rita. Let's move out. It's your choice.
Thanks. But what should we do about your father? He's been really ill recently. I don't think he's fully conscious. To be honest, I'm worried to ask your mother and your sister to take care of your father.
We'll figure something out, don't worry. I'll get home as soon as possible. So, can I ask you to look after him till I get home?
Yep, no problem. Thanks.
I bet you're really tired, Rita. Thanks for taking care of him.
Rita, where are you? My husband is nowhere to be found as well. Why don't you greet us now that we're back from our trip?
Welcome home, Mom. I'm sorry I'm unable to greet you in person. I'm currently out of the house.
Where's my husband? Don't tell me. You took him out of the house in that condition.
No, don't worry. He's currently at a nursing home. I think it's a better environment for him.
Nursing home? Did you force him to join a nursing home because you no longer wanted to take care of him? How can you decide this on your own, daughter-in-law?
It's not my decision. Jake agreed too.
Jake? Why is he here? I thought he was on his business trip.
We decided to move out of your house, but we can't just leave Dad at home. He temporarily joined a nursing home as a trial.
Wait a minute. You moved out? Don't tell me you told Jake everything.
Yes, I told him everything. Can't just move out without telling him the reason.
Don't be ridiculous. Didn't I tell you, Rita? I told you that I will never forgive you if you told Jake about our conversation. Don't you remember?
Yes, I remember you threatening me.
I never threatened you. I was just talking to you as your mother-in-law. I thought you knew the consequences of telling Jake, but you still chose to tell him. You'll have to face the consequences.
I don't care.
Be careful with your language. You're talking to your mother-in-law. Be more respectful.
I'm being respectful enough. I'm gonna be honest with you, but threats only work when you're in disadvantage. And in this case, I wasn't in a disadvantage.
What do you mean?
I knew Jake would be on my side. He is always on my side no matter what. You're the one who's in a disadvantage. Can you stop us from moving out? Do you have the power to do that?
You naughty little kid. Can you respect your mother-in-law?
I have always been respectful, Mom. I tried to be the ideal wife you all wanted me to be.
Then be the ideal daughter-in-law. Just obey my orders.
After what happened, I made my decision. I can't bear to live with you any longer. Jake feels the same.
Stop being selfish. What are you going to do about my husband?
Jake was also worried about his father. We decided to live with you in the first place because we were worried about him.
Jake loves his father. I don't think he can ever move out. Are you lying to me about you two moving out?
Didn't I tell you this already? Your husband is currently at a nursing home.
So what?
We're just trying things out, so we don't know how it'll turn out. But if he likes his new home, he'll move in there.
Are you trying to kick him out of our house? I will never allow you to make this decision by yourself.
I didn't make this decision by myself. Your husband also supported us about moving out. He said he'll move into a nursing home and pay for the fees using his own savings.
My husband said that? He stays in bed most of the time. He never seems fully conscious even when he's awake. How is he capable to talk like this?
You've never really taken care of him. I was always taking care of him alone. So I guess you don't know what he's capable of doing. He can be fully conscious sometimes. He's perfectly capable to communicate with us when he's conscious.
Even if that was true, why would he want to move into a nursing home? We're living with him. We can take care of him after you move out. Why would he want to use all of his savings for this?
I guess he doesn't trust his wife nor daughter. He told me about his honest feelings. He was scared to make you and your daughter take care of him.
How can he say that? I'm his wife.
That doesn't matter. If he cannot trust you, you're no different than a stranger. He's worried to make a stranger, who he can't trust, look after him.
I can't believe it. How much does it cost for him to join a nursing home? My daughter doesn't have a job.
I'm not exactly sure yet, but I think it'll be pretty expensive. You're asking the professionals to take care of him.
I can't pay for that. We've been living on my husband's money. I need his money to make a living.
Then how about you find a job? I bet you got plenty of rest, making me do everything around the house after I married Jake. I'm not sure if you have the skill to get a job, but both of you definitely have enough energy to work. Good luck in earning your own money for the very first time. After Jake and I found a new place to live, we finally moved out of his parents' house. While we were looking for a new house, we were also trying our best to find a nice nursing home for his father. My parents offered, not only us, but also his father to stay at their place for the time being, so I never had to interact with his mother nor his sister after our conversation using messages. Luckily, we found a nice nursing home around the same time we found our new house. So we're now living a relaxed life in different environments. Jake's mother and sister no longer was able to depend on their father's money. And I heard they're having a hard time working their part-time jobs. I demanded them to pay back the money I gave them for the trip. So I guess they'll have to work even harder. They've been on a very long vacation, so I hope they try their best to earn a living by themselves from now on.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel.
Hey, Julian! Congrats on starting middle school. I'm sorry that I wasn't there to see you off on your first day. Thanks. Don't worry about it. You live pretty far from here and you have work, so I understand. Well, yeah, but I would have loved to be there, only I would have been able to take off vacation days. It's okay. You made it to my graduation ceremony. And thank you for buying me the school uniform. But I really didn't need the brand new one. Were you gonna use my old uniform otherwise? Yeah, we kept yours just in case, and it's in pretty good state, I think. No way! It's been years! I'm sure it's nicer for you to wear your own. But school uniforms are expensive. What are you talking about? You don't need to worry about any of that. I'm making enough money. But it's the money you worked hard for. I don't want you to waste it. Besides, you just bought me a nice watch as my graduation gift too. That was something I wanted to buy as a present. And it's not a waste if I'm using my money for you. Nothing makes me happier if you can enjoy your school and study hard. You are smart enough to make it to college. Well, college is still a ways away. Guess you're right. But you like studying, right? Yeah, I don't mind it. I enjoy learning new things. I'm really proud of how you turned out. You were acing everything elementary school, too. You know that's not something that everyone can do, right? Is it? I just followed the textbooks. See? That's amazing. Oh, by the way, don't hesitate to ask me if there's anything you need for school. And are you sure I only need to give you an allowance of $20 per month? It's more than enough. I'm not planning on joining any extracurricular school activities that would cost money anyways. You aren't? Why not? No. Well, Mom needs my help at home. She can't do house chores without me. Oh, is she still not feeling well? Apparently not. She stays in bed most of the time. But she goes out in the evening saying she's leaving for work. Is that so? Still, I don't want you to bite off more than you can chew. Your number one focus should be about school. I will talk to Mom and see if she can help a little more around the house. But she can't help it if she's not feeling well. Well, yeah, but it's also not good for her health if she's not getting out of bed at all. You think so? Hey, Julian, are you sure you want to stay there? If you're having trouble focusing on school there, you can always come stay with me too, you know. I know my place is tiny since it's a company dorm and all, but it's big enough for the two of us. No, I'm okay. You're working really hard every day. You don't need to worry about me. But of course I worry about you. You're my one and only brother. I'm doing just fine. You worry too much, Christopher. Okay, fine. But you let me know if anything happens. If you're ever having trouble or if something is bothering you, I want to be the first to know. Okay, I'll make sure to do that. Thanks! Okay, great. We'll talk again soon. Hey, Mom, I just saw your text. What do you mean you don't have enough money?
I'm sorry, Chris. You know how Julian started his middle school last month? There were a bunch of extra costs here and there because of that, and we ran out of money before we knew it.
I thought I bought all the things he needed for school.
You did, but there were a few unexpected costs for school activities and such. And he made new friends who want to do things together with him, and that's not free either.
Julian said you guys are doing fine financially the other day when I talked to him.
I think he didn't want to cause you any more trouble. He doesn't want to be too much of a burden on you. You know how he's like that.
Well, yeah. But Mom, I'm sending you $2,000 per month. I can do that because I'm living in my company's dorm. But still, it's already really tight, to be honest. Can't you do something about this yourself since you're working as well?
I can only work on days I'm feeling well. I feel bad, but I still need your help.
If you are so sick, why don't you go see a doctor properly?
I did, but they couldn't figure out what's wrong. That's why I don't know what to do. Apparently, there are more people like me than you'd think.
From my perspective, it looks like you're just being lazy. Not just recently, since I was a little kid. I feel like you're not feeling well because you don't take care of yourself. Besides, you still haven't quit drinking either, have you?
Oh, well, why can't I drink? That's the only good thing going on in my life.
I'm saying there are things you need to take care of before that.
Do you think you grew up by yourself? I worked hard to feed you. You are where you are because of my sacrifice. Are you telling me that you still can't see that?
I was already working as a paper boy since I was in middle school, wasn't I? And I had a part-time job in high school, too. You did pay for things for me before that, but I was able to survive due to the free school lunches I received. Because Grandma was still around. You barely ever cooked.
You have always been so ungrateful. I'm so glad that Julian didn't turn out like you. He's always been my favorite.
I don't care what you think of me. I'm only asking you to work harder if you care about Julian at all.
Oh, don't worry. He's receiving lots of love from me. Unlike you.
I guess you don't need my help anymore then.
Hey, that has nothing to do with what we're talking about. You don't care if your little brother starves?
I'm sure you guys can make ends meet if you work harder. After all, it's for your favorite son.
Don't be so rude. I know I wasn't a perfect mother for you, but I am trying to change.
And that's why you're asking me for more money?
Well, I know you're getting your bonus soon. And I know you. You probably have some money saved up as well.
Why do you always have to completely rely on my salary?
Do you know how hard it is to raise a child as a single mother? And I am not the cute young waitress I once was anymore. People don't tip me as generously as they used to. Oh, thinking about our financial situation is starting to give me a headache.
You are unbelievable! How much do you even need?
Well, $300 will do for now. It's almost time for the next stipend from you anyways.
Can't you try to be a bit wiser with the money?
We still haven't been able to pay for utilities this month either.
Fine. I will wire you $300.
Thanks, Christopher, my precious son. Oh, and I wouldn't mind if you take me out for a nice steak dinner once you get your bonus. I will be looking forward to that.
I hope you were joking. Anyways, since I'm helping you out, I expect for Julian to be fed well.
I know that. Thank you for doing this. I really appreciate it. I want you to know that I am grateful and I'm not taking what you do for us for granted.
Yes, I know. You don't have to be grateful so much, but please make sure to look after Julian. Let him focus on school. And please, don't make him do so many house chores.
Yes, I'm doing more lately so you don't have to worry about it. I have to go, but make sure to wire me the money soon.
Hey, Julian. Sorry it took me a while to get back to you. They put me on the night shift at the factory today. I'm finally on my break now. That's okay. I'm sorry for bothering you while you're working. Is everything okay? Did something happen? Well, it's your birthday today. Oh, right. Did you forget? Yeah, completely. I just wanted to wish you a happy birthday. Thank you for everything that you do for us. Thanks, Julian. I'm so happy that you remembered my birthday. Of course. And there might be something waiting for you when you get back to your dorm. What? You sent me a present too? You gotta be kidding me. Oh, I'm sorry. Was it too much? No, I'm so happy. Thanks, Julian. I've never been this excited to go home. It's nothing expensive, though. That doesn't matter. I'm just happy that you chose something for me. Good! I'm glad you're excited. Anyways, I think I'll go to bed now. I have to wake up early again. Why? Isn't it Saturday tomorrow? Do you have plans? Yeah. I have to go around and visit the nearby bakeries on the weekend. Bakeries? You know how sometimes bakeries sell day-old bread? Yeah, I've seen it. Otherwise it goes to waste, right? Exactly. I go around looking for those on Saturdays to make sure I have things to eat the following week. They're usually more than 50% off. And it lasts long if you freeze them. Wait, that's not all you eat, is it? No, that's not the only thing since I have the free school lunches. But I eat the bread for my breakfast, dinners, and lunches on weekends. You know I send you guys $2,000 per month, right? Why do you need to eat like that? Why aren't you fed properly? What $2,000? Mom told me that we're not receiving anything from you. I don't believe this. What? What's going on? Mom must be using everything for herself. She's using your salary? Yeah. Wow. She's always apologized to me about not having enough money. She told me never to worry you with our financial situation. Julian, is she home right now? No, she's out. I see. I guess she's out drinking again. Drinking? Not work? Julian, I'm about to tell you something that you might not want to hear. But I think you're smart enough to have noticed things already. Do you think you're ready to hear about what I'm about to tell you? Yeah. It'll be long, so I'm gonna call you instead. What about your work? I thought you were only on a break right now. It's okay. I'll go talk to my boss. This is important. I know you're tired, but give me a few minutes to explain things to you. All right. Chris, no matter what it is, I believe you. And I'll believe everything you say. So please, tell me everything you know.
Hey, Chris, you're supposed to send me my monthly stipend today. I still don't see it in my account.
That's because I'm done giving you any money.
What do you mean? What are you thinking? You don't care about what happens to Julian?
You are the one who doesn't care about Julian at all.
What do you mean? Of course I care about him.
If that's the case, is he home with you right now?
What? Oh, yes, he's not here now that you've mentioned it.
You don't even notice if your precious son's not home?
Well, that's because I just woke up.
You just don't care. Like you didn't with me.
What are you talking about?
He's gonna be with me from now on.
What?
I know now that he won't get the life he deserves if he's with you. I only left him there because he was still in elementary school when I left home for work after I graduated high school. And it seemed like you cared about him a bit more than you did for me. But I was wrong. I learned it the hard way.
Well, that's not true at all. I did take care of him.
Then why was he living off of old bread? He told me that the only time he eats anything other than that was the school lunches. Not only have you never cooked for him, but you never even gave him any money to buy food for himself. You must have been using all the money I sent you for alcohol. I just can't believe how any mother could do that. You're a piece of garbage.
You. Is that how you talk to your own mother? Who do you think raised you?
I survived because of my luck, and because sometimes you happen to be in a mood to feed me, but mostly because I worked hard for my own survival. I was fortunate enough to have some other grown-ups around me to help me grow up too, but I know for sure that it wasn't you.
Oh, don't act like you grew up all by yourself. A brat who doesn't even know how hard it is to raise kids.
And who's been lying and taking money from that brat?
It's a duty as a child to support your mother once you start making money. To pay back for what I've given you so far.
I think I paid back more than enough. I've been sending you a monthly stipend for 3 years since I graduated from high school. It was supposed to only be $1,000 per month, but now it's at $2,000 per month. I don't owe you anything anymore. Besides, I was sending that money for Julian, not you.
Enough with the nonsense, just give Julian back to me.
Not in a million years. By the way, he knows all about what you've done to me in the past, and how you were lying and using my money just for yourself.
What? Why would you tell him that?
Because I figured that he should know. I just want him to have a normal life like others. I don't want him to go through what I went through. I can't believe that he isn't being fed properly. You are the worst! Give me back all the money that was meant for Julian!
Oh, come on, Chris. You don't have to be so upset. I was doing my best to not rely on you too much, you know.
You were doing your best? So your best is to stay in bed all day and go out drinking at night?
I was working sometimes too.
By work, you mean meeting guys online and asking them to support you?
I was trying my best. You don't understand what I'm going through.
I asked my friends back home to look into you for this past month. Everyone had lots of free time and was willing to help me out since they are still in college and not working like I am. They were more reliable than my own mother. That's how I found out you're out drinking every night. And other crap like you receiving money from guys you hook up with.
Don't talk bad about what I do. I am sacrificing my own body to help support this family.
I wouldn't have said anything if you were taking care of Julian properly. There are so many different types of jobs out there, and I respect every single one of them. But you're using the money you earn for your own drinking problem, not for supporting Julian.
I was trying to make enough so that I can keep the stipend you gave me and use it for him.
And have you ever given him any? You only gave him a small allowance of $20. And did you even try to save up even a little bit more money for him? I don't think so. I don't even want to look at your face anymore.
Christopher, calm down.
I am calm, Mom. I just know now that I should never trust anything you say. I will never forgive you for this.
Chris, I understand that Julian will stay with you for now, but I won't be able to survive if you suddenly stop sending me money. Can't you at least keep helping me for a little longer? I promise I'll do something during that time to ensure I can start supporting myself.
You would have done that already if that's something you can do. I don't want to have anything to do with you ever again.
Please, Christopher, you can't do this to me. Are you going to abandon me like your father did?
He shouldn't have left us like that, ignoring all his responsibilities. But he's so much better than you in a sense that he never asked me for any money.
Chris, I want you to know that I do love you from the bottom of my heart. I'm sorry that I couldn't give you everything that you deserved, but I was just doing my best to survive.
Then you should have let us go.
What?
I would have much rather preferred to have grown up in an orphanage. Anywhere would have been better than staying with you.
That's a horrible thing to say.
You only kept us because you knew that you could get more financial support that way. The government helps you because you're a single mother. And you knew that you can ask me to help support Julian once I start working. You should never have had any children if you only look at us as money trees.
That's really not true, Chris. I do love both of you so much.
Well, unfortunately, it didn't ever seem that way. Everyone else treated me way nicer than you ever did.
I will be a better mother from now on. Listen, I have an idea. Why don't we all move into your place as a family? That way, I can do things that I couldn't do in the past for the two of you.
We don't need you.
Oh, I'm sure you don't mean that. I'm your only mother. You don't seriously want to abandon me, do you?
You abandoned us first, Mom. This is enough. We'll ever forget we even had a mother. They say you can't choose your parents, but we do have the choice to cut them out of our lives. Since then, she tried reaching out to us a few times, but we kept ignoring her. And she must have gotten contacted by Child Services because she stopped bothering us after that. I wasn't able to get full legal custody of Julian because his mother is still alive. But Child Services agreed that it's better for him to stay with me considering our family situation. And I heard a rumor that Mom skipped town after we stopped hearing from her. She probably couldn't pay for her rent anymore and decided to bail. We received a voice message from a public phone, and I think it was our mother. But we stopped listening and deleted the message as soon as we realized that it could be from her. Wherever she is and whatever she's doing, it has nothing to do with us whatsoever. So we really don't need to hear what she has to say. Sometimes I wonder if I did the right thing for my brother. I told him that he might never be able to see his mom ever again if he comes with me. But he still chose to be with me. I want to respect his decision. And I'll do my best to forget about Mom and everything that has happened. Of course, he has his own choice to look for her once he's grown up. But I have no intention to help her no matter what state she's in. I rented a small apartment near my work, and that's where Julian and I both live right now. He did have to switch schools, but he made new friends right away, and I think he settled in nicely. I can't say we have lots of money, but I think we have just enough to live comfortably, especially now that I don't need to send any money to anyone. We take turns on the house chores, and he often cooks dinner for us. He's been a great help every day. But I want him to enjoy being a kid to the fullest. So I'm going to make sure that I don't rely on him too much and give him the life that he always deserved. But of course, what should matter the most is what he wants for himself. So we'll keep communicating with each other and decide what kind of life we want to have. Just like we always dreamed of. I will also ensure I don't ever take people who choose to help us for granted, like the people who helped me in my youth. I am so grateful to those people that I promise myself that I will keep living honestly and help anyone who might need it, like I needed it.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel.
Claire, I'm going to be going on another business trip this week.
What? Again? Recently, all you've been doing is business trips, to the point that I feel like you're never even in town for more than a month at a time.
Well, ever since I came into this department, someone ended up quitting, and another person ended up taking some time off for their child's birth.
Is that so? But having you work on your weekends is also a bit too far. Don't you think it's time you talk with your boss about getting some time off for working as much as you have?
I know that it's not what's best for me, but in this day and age, it's already more than enough that I've got a well-paying job. But I'm sure things here will get better soon again. I'm not sure when that'll be though, so maybe you should just accept this new way of life between us.
So then, for the foreseeable future, you'll stay this busy? Does that really seem okay to you?
Well, yeah, I guess it has to be okay with me. I'm sorry for leaving you all alone with the house.
No, you don't have to be sorry about that. It's just that recently it's felt like I'm living all by myself again. Like I'm back to the way life was before we knew one another.
What does that mean? Seems like you're still complaining about me not being around at home with you. I just told you that I'm sorry for what's happening at work. Are you blind or something?
I overheard something from one of the neighbors just a bit ago about you. They said they received something interesting from you a week ago.
Huh? What are you talking about now? What do they mean something from me? I don't recall giving anything to either of them.
Well, I didn't really know what they meant by that myself, so I went over to them and asked what they meant by that. They said that you went to a really nice store and you bought the wife something really expensive from there. Yet, I don't remember you getting anything for me on your last trip.
That's because she asked me to do a favor for her. She knew I was going to be in New York and asked me to stop at one of the stores there to get her something she really wanted. That's all that was.
I heard that the store was a really high-end brand as well, and that it was for women's lingerie?
I told you that it was the wife that asked me to get it for her. What? Do you think that I'm going out with her or something behind your back? It's not like I'm ever going to see her wearing those panties and bra that I got for her.
Well, it wouldn't be wrong of me to think that you have some special relation to her.
Ugh. You really have lost all affection for me that made you so special. If you really loved me, you'd be getting jealous about this and asking me to buy you some nice lingerie. I'm sure you stopped loving me as much as you once did and are now worried that I'd leave you for that. But I promise that I'm still 100% your man. So, could you please stop thinking things like that of me?
Well, excuse me, Davis, what do you want me to say? Do you really think I don't care about you anymore?
Look, now that I've said something about it, you're trying to fight back. That must mean you know what I've said is true. That you're not that interested in me. I'd like it if you just treated me the same way you used to back when we first got married. You were all over me, and would never let me rest when I got home from work. But I suppose the story that said women get worse as they age was right. I guess it's just part of growing old.
Well, maybe this is because you're never home anymore to be around me. I had thought that your life at that company would never be this busy for you. Your mom was the one that helped you get in there too, right? Why would she do that if it meant you'd be home less to be with me?
And she was right to help me get this job. I'm her only kid after all, so she was going to help me find a nice place of work.
But I remember her saying to you that it'd be a really simple job and that there was never going to be really long and busy times like you're telling me about now.
But right now this department is missing some people, so I have to work harder and longer. If I had the option to come home sooner, I'd take it. But that's not going to happen, so just leave it.
Then could you at least take a little time each week to be around me? Just once a week is all I ask for. If things keep going on like this, I'm really gonna start feeling like I live here all by myself.
All right. Once a week, right?
Can you really do that for me? You said it yourself that you're really busy, right?
But you're the one asking me to make time for you while I'm this busy. Why would you then doubt me on that and say that I'm too busy to give you that time?
I know that, but...
Well, that's another thing. Can you stop asking me things that are impossible for me when you already know the outcome? Like, come on, Claire.
Alright, I'm sorry. I'll make sure to think about things before asking next time.
That's right. You should know better than to pester me about things that I can't change. Especially when we've already had conversations about my current work. And you also no longer have the youth to make stupid comments like that, so you better start making friends with me again. You already know that you're not like my mom, who's able to make more money than most men, right?
I'm aware that your mom is an amazing woman, but you shouldn't act like I can't take care of myself without you around.
Again, another stupid comment coming out of your mouth. Are you not able to just shut up when asked? If you'd like me to come home sooner from work, maybe you should start by making a home that I'd actually like to come home to. If you say anything else that pisses me off, I'm going to start leaving you behind. So, now that you're aware, you should be quiet now, right?
Davis, can you get home as soon as you can today?
What? We just had dinner together a couple nights ago on Monday, right? I don't have any more chances to get home from work early this week.
But you should be able to, right?
What are you saying? Something that's impossible is never going to happen. I'm at work right now anyway, so I have no way of getting out of here before I complete today's work.
All you're doing is having an affair right now, right? Is that what you'd call work?
You're trying to talk with me about that again? I told you that I would never go out with someone else. I even did as you said and made it home at least once a week earlier than normal, right? So you can stop saying such hurtful things to me already. I've been doing my best, yet you're still trying to blame me for something I'm not doing?
I'm telling you I have evidence.
Really? You really have evidence? And what could that even be?
I've asked someone to follow you and see if you've been cheating on me. And they told me that they saw you with a younger woman having an affair.
So, you went ahead and started looking into me.
Well, something has seemed off about you for the longest time now. You started to get into women's fashion for some reason. And whenever you're home, you're always on your phone, texting with someone. You even bring your phone with you when you go take a shower and stuff.
Oh, come on now. So what does that have to do with me cheating? Do you want some kind of settlement from me?
You think that'll solve things?
Well, you said you have the evidence of me doing it, right? I have no choice but to try and find a way to make things right now.
I'm sure you want to, but I have to ask, do you really not care about me anymore?
Yeah, because you've gotten old and there's nothing I really want from you anymore. Before you used to be eye candy, but now I can't say the same. All you are now is some middle-aged woman that didn't ripen very well.
Well, if I'm some old middle-aged woman, then that makes you some old middle-aged man.
Were you not listening to me? As women get older, they only become worse, both physically and mentally. But us men, well, we only get better, like a fine wine. And lots of young gals love us older men. And at the moment, the younger girl and I have already thought about getting married. So, I have no use for you. So with that, you're alright with getting divorced, right?
You think you can decide that for us so easily?
Huh? Then what do you think we should do? Did you think that I'd start crying and ask for you to forgive me or something?
That's not what I wanted. I just want to know why you've kept this a secret from me. You should have just told me you found someone else to love back when you guys first met. That would have been better for everyone, right?
I only kept it a secret for your sake. You'd never make it after a divorce. You're not some young, beautiful girl anymore, so getting tossed out by your husband now is only a death sentence, right? I was being very nice by keeping this all away from you. I just assumed that me keeping my mouth shut would have given you the time to go have fun on your own.
I can't take this anymore. I now know exactly how you feel about me.
Don't tell me you don't plan a divorce now. This all started because of you, right? You went ahead and looked into me and the girl I'm with, so that must mean you never wanted to stay with me.
I get it already. But to think you really want to get a divorce without even trying to save our marriage is killing me. I believed that there'd at least be a little bit of you that loved me.
Well, that was foolish of you. This isn't some fantasy where men hold on to their wives after they've gotten old. It's all your fault for starting this.
I tried my hardest to love you. But you made it clear to me that you were making time for someone else, and it was breaking my heart. When I had to go and ask someone to start looking into you, it really did make me feel like a terrible person, but I had no other choice.
Is that so? Well, I already get what you're trying to say, so you can stop now.
What have you been thinking of our marriage together?
I said I'm done with this. I told you that I have been cheating on you, and that I'm okay with getting a divorce. That should be enough for you. Now go out and get us the paperwork, and I'll sign whatever has to be signed. And this place is under my family's name, so you have to be the one to leave.
You don't even have to heckle me about it because I'll be gone before you know it.
You really are such an idiot. You leaving me just ruined your chance of ever getting anything from my mom's will. You'll never even be able to live in such a nice condo ever again, right? Guess you should have thought twice before accusing me of cheating on you, huh?
Well, it doesn't even matter because living in a gorgeous house where I'm still not happy has no meaning.
I guess that's true. Well, you have fun trying to find that happiness you want on your own then. I'm going to start right now making plans with my girlfriend to live our happiest lives yet.
Will you? Well then, I'll make sure to talk with a lawyer about getting a settlement from you. You better be ready for when we contact you.
Sure thing. I'm sure that if I complain to my mom, she'll pay off that settlement for me. Might as well start talking to her about this right now. Well, I'll be off now.
I'm sorry for texting you this late. Are you still awake?
I'm still awake, Claire. What's going on? Does this have something to do with Davis?
Yes, Bella, he asked me to divorce him. He said that an old woman like me is useless to him. I'm sorry that I wasn't able to make things work with your son and that you spent so much time on us.
What are you talking about? I'm the one that should be apologizing to you. I'm really thankful that you made it this far in marriage with that dunce of mine. I'm truly sorry for him. I have always had a soft spot in my heart for you.
Wait, you don't have to apologize to me either. It seems though that Davis has made a new girlfriend and he plans to have her move in with him soon. So I'm planning to get out of that house as soon as I can.
I see. Then I guess it's time for our counterattack.
Counterattack?
Claire, do you really plan to just let him win after everything he's done to you?
But from what I'm aware of, I'm already going to be able to get a settlement from him here soon. And he's planning on having you pay it off for him when the time comes. I'm sorry, Bella, but I don't know what else I could do about him.
What are you talking about? I'm the one that got him a job in that company, and I'm the one that let him live in that condo with you. The only reason I ever did that much for him is because you were with him.
Seriously? It was all for me?
Of course it all was. If it wasn't for him marrying such a lovely woman like you, I would have tossed him aside years ago. I never expected such a letdown of a son to find an amazing woman that would actually marry him. So that's why I had to give my thanks to you after you took him under your care. Did you never notice any of that?
I noticed that you seemed to be very nice towards me and all, but because Davis was an only child, I heard from him that you'd do anything to make him happy.
That's not it at all. I never gave any of my money to that greedy child for his sake. Before I even married you, he solely relied on me for any money. But since you took him, I thought I shouldn't just let him continue to take from me, and so I got him a job to try and make you more happy about marrying him.
So this was all for me then? I never thought this would have been the case.
But now it seems my son has started to take even more advantage of me. I'm so sorry that he thought everything I was doing was all for him.
No, I never thought that you were thinking of me the whole time. I'm just glad I finally got to hear that from you. But why did you think you had to do so much for me?
Well, it wasn't just because you married Davis, but because back when you were still in university, you helped me out a bunch.
What?
Out of nowhere, in the middle of the sidewalk, I started to feel terrible and began throwing up. Most of the people around me thought I was just some drunk and didn't come to help me. But you were the only one that came to me and asked if I was okay.
Wow, I sort of remember something like that happening.
I'm sure that something such as that wasn't too big of a deal to you.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
I'm not blaming you for that. You're just the type of person that helps people out of the kindness of your heart and doesn't see it as something to brag about. I'm sure that's the reason you don't really remember anything about this, but that's the reason that I love you so much. You are just the nicest person I know, and that's what makes me so happy.
Bella, thank you so much for saying that to me. That's the first time hearing anything like that from anyone, so I'm crying with joy.
Well, I'm sure a bunch of other people feel the same way about you being the nicest person they know. I'm just sorry that it took me so long to say thank you for all of that. I just thought it would embarrass you a little, and so I kept it to myself all these years. So please just know that I've been thinking about you ever since that day.
Oh, thank you so much. Just hearing those words from you is filling me with joy. Recently, things have been terrible for my heart, so...
And that's why you can do anything you want. I just want to make sure that you get back to being a wonderful person. And that's why from today, we're going to make sure that Davis understands just how much he's messed up.
Hey, Claire. Where have you gone off to?
You're asking me after I told you that I got a new house?
I know what you said, but I want to know your new address.
And what makes you think I'd tell my ex that just after we divorced? You should be well aware that the two of us are nothing now and never will be again.
I know, but right now my mom is really pissed with me. She said that since I'm no longer with you, she's not going to support me anymore. So I've been thinking, why don't we just get back together again?
Huh?
There's nothing wrong with me thinking that, right? You never wanted to even divorce me in the first place, right? I even have the marriage papers with me and can come over to your place and have you sign them. I don't even think it'd be a problem for us to get married again since we already got over our last issue.
How far are you going to take treating me like I'm an idiot? You told me before that I'm worth nothing to you, and now you plan to marry me again?
Are you saying you don't love me anymore? Even after blaming me for not loving you anymore?
You told me that I was an idiot for thinking you still loved me and then asked that I divorce you. I can't believe that you're back now asking to get remarried so soon.
But hey, getting back together with me has a lot of merits, right? You'll be able to come back to living in such a nice condo with me again. And when my mom finally decides to keel over, you and I get all of her will. Then we can use all that money and her things to go on all sorts of trips, and I might even be able to retire early.
No way that's happening, because I'm already being treated very well by your mom. She even introduced me to a very special realtor that's gotten me a new place for cheap. I'm in an apartment complex down by the water, and I'm in the penthouse room with a beautiful view of the sunset. There's nothing that I'd want more than to continue the life I have now.
What? An apartment complex downtown? The penthouse?
You should have heard all about this from your mom, right? She was only supporting you because you had me as your wife. I'm sure the only reason you want me to remarry you now is because she's gone and asked you to get out of the condo she gave you, right? And she's not gonna help you pay the settlement to me either.
Why? Why does my own mom care more about you than she does her own boy?
Well, to any sane person, you messed up big time by cheating on me.
But what she's doing is far too much. I'm her only child after all. But now she's even talking about cutting ties with me? What the hell have you done with my mom? Are you trying to weaken her so she'll stay on your side?
If your mom hasn't told you anything else about this, then I'm not gonna say anything more. But I'm sure the reason for all of this is because of something I did in the past.
I don't even know what you're talking about now. Please come back to me. If you don't, I'm sure I'll be losing my job soon as well. The company's CEO and my mom are very good friends, so I'm sure she's going to say something to him about me. I bet I'll hear from my manager about having me stay home from the office or something.
Well, what did I tell you back when you kept saying you were so busy with work? I said that your mom got you that job, and I don't think she'd ever have you work at a place that mistreated you by overworking you. But from what I hear, you weren't even working harder, but rather pushing your work onto your other coworkers. So you were probably going to lose your job even without the help of your mom.
I really messed up. I'm so sorry for treating you like an idiot all this time. And I'm even more sorry for never coming home to you after work. But I'll make sure from now on to become the best husband to you. So, please forgive me?
I have no reason to do that for you. If I chose to come back to you, that would be the stupidest thing I've ever done in my life. All I have to say is I no longer need you in my life.
If you come back to my side, I'll do anything for you. I will follow everything you tell me to do down to the last word. I'm sorry. I'm really, really sorry. I've learned from all my mistakes now, and I really regret everything. So, give me just one more chance and remarry me.
I don't think I can believe anything you say anymore. And honestly, I don't see any reason for me to live with you again. I was even working a job as well, yet you left me in the house to do all the chores while you went off to have an affair with some younger woman. What kind of use could I get from a man like that? All you are is a slimy man-child that likes to take advantage of your mom's wealth, and I have no need for some old man like that. From there, I continued to get text after text and call after call from my ex, so I had to end up blocking his number and any other forms of communication with him. After that, I never got anything else from him. It also seems that Bella was serious about cutting ties with her son and went as far as to sell the house she had been in and move somewhere new where her son could never find her. As for my new apartment, Davis still doesn't know the address either. Once it had been made clear that nobody was going to help him, he received a call from his boss telling him he'd have to stay out of the office for a while as they investigated him. And when I went and asked for the settlement from him, his girlfriend that had been with him while he was married to me got fed up and left him. I was able to get the money I asked for from her, but she told me that he was trying to get her to pay for him as well. But she wasn't going to bite, so she blocked his number as well and moved to a new house. And now, since Davis no longer has a job to go to for the time being, he hasn't been able to pay the full amount I've asked for. So I gave him the option to pay little by little each month. And to try to keep himself in good light with his work while under investigation, he's been working long days from home to meet any of the company's needs. Back when I first started dating Davis, he really seemed to be a nice and genuine guy, and I was even able to make some amazing memories with him, and that's why it was hard to divorce him. But now, thinking of how he only really loved me because I was young and looked great to him, I no longer feel as bad for leaving him behind. Now, I don't even feel one bit of regret for leaving him, and I'm glad things have turned out this way. All I really have to worry about with him now is whether he'll be able to pay off the rest of the settlement for me or not. But once that's been taken care of, I won't ever think of him ever again. I'll then start to work on distressing myself by going out with